Alright, we're back. So, all of a sudden, there's fucking intensity and pain, right? And then, so we go to the hospital and he tells me, oh, what are you guys doing here so late in the morning? Well, I was riding the skateboard and I think I broke my leg. And he was like, oh, really? Let me see. Can you try to move it? So, he puts his palm in front of my foot and tells me to, like, pull my foot back. And it's like, okay, so now that you did that, oh, we're one. Okay, so now that you did that, try to push it. And then I pushed it and he's like, okay, so what's wrong with it? And I go, well, it really hurt. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to take a couple of x-rays, a few x-rays, and then we'll see what's there. I think half an hour later, it was already like 1:30 in the morning. The x-rays come back and they're all like, yep, ma'am. And at this point they were talking to my mom, ma'am, your son broke his leg. And then they told her, oh my god. And then she was all like, oh my god. And that was her nice side. She was being nice to the doctor, right? But then to me, she's like, oh fuck, I'm screwed. So then the doctor shows, yeah, this is where the bone is broken. And then he goes, it's not severely as bad as you may think it is. Some people will ride skateboards and they come back with almost surgery, but your son was lucky enough not to have that. And so I was like, well, that's one bright side, but it doesn't alleviate the rest. Well, I didn't say that to him, but in my mind, I was thinking that. We get back home, they prescribed me pain medication, and it was Vicodin. And I think it was either 500 or 1,000 milligrams. Either way, it's still a lot, but I took it. And then they told me, once you get your real cast on, it's going to itch a lot. And I was like, oh, okay, I can deal with a little bit of an itch. And right now, all they had was like, at the time, all they had was like cloth and like sticks, like medical sticks. So they kind of like massaged it together. And I can't go to school that day because, I broke my leg, and then still I should take a day off and then try to practice walking with the crutches. Because the first time I got on the crutches, it felt like fucking I had no balance. but then later I had balance, alright? So at this point I was like, fuck. The only bright side of the thing was I had a day off of school. So to go to the fucking bathroom, guys, it was really fucking hard. It was cold at the time, but I had weeks later I had a real cast on. So I get back to school the next day, and then they're all like, oh my god, what happened? And I was like, oh, I broke my leg by riding a skateboard. And I didn't tell them how I broke it. I just told them that I fell off and broke it. So the next, I think, few months, maybe 5 months, I don't know, I can't remember, they finally took my cast off, right? And my leg was just so fucking hairier than the other one. You could notice it. And since it's really human, hair grows a lot faster, I think. Something like that. Once they took my cast off, they asked me if I wanted to keep it, right? I was like, yeah, at first. And I said, yeah, at first. But then they told me it's going to stink wherever you're going to put it. I was like, oh, you can just throw it away then. I actually have a picture of when they were taking my cast off. So, here, let me show you this. And you guys are going to be able to tell the difference. I was really skinnier back then. This was me in like 8th grade. And they were taking the cast off of me. This is the lady that was taking it off. And there it is. My broken foot a few months later. And there's me. Smiling like a dumbass. And then I had... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe for more content like this. Which now I might post a daily upload of me telling a story time in my life. And yeah, like I said before, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys later. Peace.